Hello YouTube, Redneck Reaper here again. Got the last video as far as my the RBAs that I've got right now. I do have some coming in. I've got a Prometheus clone coming in. I've got a Tayfun GT coming in. I know in my first review video I said stay away from it. I've got enough knowledge now. I'm going to figure this thing out. Had a lot of issues there, but I've learned a lot of new ways to build coils with cotton and kind of make a little nest inside these K-Fun clones. So I'm gonna give it another try and see if it wasn't user error, because it definitely could have been user error. And I've also got a rocket coming in, which is another K-Fun clone. I've also got a Nimbus dripping atomizer coming in, and a Patriot dripping atomizer coming in. Now these, I'm probably going to build them with you, just so I can show off my building skills. Not that I really have any, but you know, let's see. What I've got for you now for the last one, I have the Ithaka clone. They're awesome builds when you can get them, get the good ones. I do recommend stay away from the ones that do not have logos. I don't know if you can actually see, but right there we've got an etched logo. The logo is actually of a, it's a rectangle with wings. But I've got 3 of these things. This is probably my favorite build. My boy Corbin over at You Roll It, which I think he's going to be starting to work there actually. Not exactly sure. I know he had a test week this week. Good luck, Corbin. But anyway, I traded him my Kraken for one that he got that he just could not get going, and some parts for another one. So basically 2 bodies. Well, when I first bought this, I bought one that did not have any type of logos on it whatsoever. And when I got it, I was like, okay, this is going to be awesome. It's a nice, tedious build. I'm not going to say that it's really complicated. Once you do it a couple of times, it gets pretty easy. But the one that I bought, the first one, I watched 7 or 8 different videos on how to build the Ithaka and followed each one to the exact T, using the exact wire, exact wraps, everything. I used everything to the T, and still it did not matter what mod I put this thing on, it would take 5 to 6 seconds to actually generate a vape. That pissed me off. So I started doing research and bought one on eBay. Just happened to get those from Corbin, and it is probably, besides the EH Pro, the K-Fun clone, it's probably my favorite one. To me, it's the funnest to build. You got this little bitty device right here. This is where your coils go. If you look at it, you've got over here is going to be your negative, and you've got those channels, as you can see. So, well, if I twist it the right, I'll just rotate it. On the right side, on the other side, you got the channels. And you got this little plastic piece in there. Those are for the positives. But you wrap your coils. You make sure you leave. Whenever I wrap it, I make sure I have enough cotton or silica that goes all the way out to here. But what you do, you wrap it, and then your negatives turn around, put one in each of those negative areas, the little channels. You undo this little black screw that's right here, wrap it around. I like to wrap it around one and a half times, and then wrench this down. And I like to have it to where the excess is right here. That way I can just get a pair of fingernail clippers, clip it off. And it's still on the negative side. I don't have to worry about it accidentally touching over here on the positive side. So you do that, and then you get your positive side over here, and you're going to wrap that up here. There's this little bit kind of notched out wheel. Don't know if you can really see it right there. But this silver part right here is actually kind of a notched out wheel. And you just wrap it there. There, I wrap it 2 or 3 times. There's a rubber washer that goes right here that you'll just slide down onto it. To me, it's gotten to where it's an easy build. But I've also probably built this thing a good 20 times in the past week, week and a half. So I've had a lot of practice. Not saying I'm a perfectionist at it, but I've got a pretty good idea of what's going on with the Ithaka. So turn around, you build it, and your washer is going to go about right here. If I keep going with this, you'll turn around and you'll see that little metal ring right there. That's where you're going to be pushing the washer down to. So, like I was saying, you get your wick or your cotton all the way out to here. Well, when you put on this connector ring, which is also an internal juice control valve. This is the automatic juice valve. You put it in there, and then you clip it right there at the washer. That leaves you a little bit of wick sticking out. So we turn around. I'm not going to build this one because this is the one that I couldn't get to fire. The rest of mine, they're full of juice, just like all my other mods. Whenever I get one of them empty, I'll definitely do a video on that, show you my way that I build it, and we'll go from there. But you get your bottom piece, which there's another piece on here that I'll show you here in a second. But you got your main bottom piece. This is what should actually have the logo on it. This actually should be 2 pieces. But for some reason on every single one of them, this piece likes to stick to this one. So I just leave it there because it's not really bothering anything. You can turn around and use your fingers to get that bottom, to get that automatic all the way down in there. And if you have this loose enough, you will be able to get that all the way in there. So then you turn around, you rotate this. There are, like, you can turn around and you can look down into this and see where the automatic feeders are. So what you need to do is rotate your, like right here, you can see the automatic feeder. If you want it to automatic feed, you rotate this to where it's halfway, and it'll feed both channels. So it'll feed both wicks, or you put that in line with the thread, and it won't do an automatic feed. And you can use the manual feeder that I'm about to show you. So let me make sure that I have this the way that I'm needing to. Okay, so here's the automatic feeder, or the manual feeder, and it's also your drip tip. You turn around, put that on top. Make sure to go ahead, whatever juice you're going to have, go ahead and soak your wicks, just like with any RBA. So you got that. You do have this other bottom piece that goes on the bottom, and this is your air control. You've got a nice long slit right there on the bottom for your air control, and this ring will actually screw down over onto it to where you can adjust it. And your actual firing pin, it's adjustable as well. So as you can see, I just adjusted it. It screws and unscrews. So that's a really great feature. So turn around. There is a clear tank that's supposed to go on top of this before all of this goes on to it. But that's kind of a quick breakdown. Well, not really a quick one. We're 10 minutes into it. But that's a breakdown of the Ithaka. I will actually show a video one day of me building an Ithaca and let you see that. But like I was saying, stay away from the ones that do not have a logo. Um, I had nothing but bad luck with it. I actually have 3 Ithacas, all of them with different juices, all of them with logos, all of them with different numbers. So every single one of them fires like a champ. You've got your logo on the front, like I told you, and then you actually have a number on the back. I've got this one right here, which has my Icy Peach from Cyber Liquids, is 0041. This is my one that's got Icy Berry from Cyber Liquids. It's 3205. And then this one has an RY4 from Sweet Southern Vapes, and it's labeled 0003. All of them are completely awesome. They're the parts are interchangeable, and all 3 of the logos are kind of different, which is kind of odd. Like this one's got more of a haze to it. This one is more precision etched, and this one is precision etched, and it looks like it was etched too deep. It's almost like it was stamped on there. But it really doesn't matter. I don't care. This is my latest one I bought off of eBay, and it is more in the lines of the original Ithaka. Has a lot more washers. Totally different kind of setup actually on how it pieces together. I mean, they all piece together the same, but because of the different washers and stuff like that are inside of this, ways that you put this one together, it's different than putting this one together. But either way, they all vape just beautifully. I've got this one right here. Let's see here. I've got it at a 2.4 and 14 watts. And let's throw some juice in there. And that's the cool thing I like about it. If you want to increase your juice, just spin your drip tip. Loving the Ithaka, absolutely loving it. And whenever I'm done with the vape, I actually do twist it back. This one right here is my Icy Peach, and this is probably my favorite one. I've got it running at 14. I've got a 1.8 in there, and yeah, that one just drives me up a wall. And then my RY4, which I do a little bit more juice on the RY4, but let's give it a try. Well, my mod's off, or is it off? Hold on. I just kind of threw this one on there. Not making a contact, so just stick a nail in there, get the contact out, put it back in there. Now let's try it. A little bit too much juice, but the RY4 from Sweet Southern Vapes, it's got a great flavor. I do love it, especially in these. I mean, these, the more it seems like the more juice you give it, even the better that it does as far as vaping and flavor production. So that's it. That's all of them. That's all the ones that I've got for right now. Like I said, I got the Prometheus, the Typhon GT, the Rocket, the Nimbus, and the Patriot clones coming in. Hopefully, I should have those throughout this next week. So hopefully have some more videos for you. And hopefully I've got 2 more websites I got to build. I've got to build one for a carpet store in Dalton. And then I got to build one for my mother-in-law's bar. So the reviews are a little bit quicker, easier to do because I don't really have to do a whole lot of work. As far as building the mods, hopefully I'll be able to get to some of that here in the next couple of weeks. And thanks for watching my channel. If you got any questions, any comments, concerns, feel free, leave them below. If there's anything you want me to do a review on or make a mod out of, feel free to message me. If you got my number, give me a call, text me, whatever. And thanks for watching my channel. Vape on.